Elic Ayomanor sitting down here with us, but thanks for doing so.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. 615-737-1045 is how you jump in. We'll take your phone calls here in just a little bit, but day 2 of camp. Cam called it mid yesterday. Brian was much kinder in terms of his evaluation when he spoke with us this morning. But I think we're learning, you guys, as you get used to things and new to town and up to speed on everything, and it's fun to see how no-nonsense Cam is and the way that all of you go about approaching the day-to-day. How'd day 2 go?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I hesitate from giving too much consensus on the day before you go back and watch the tape.
Sure.
Because, it's never as good as you think it is or as bad as you think it is. You might have a whole bunch of catches, and then when you go back and watch tape, you had this detail was wrong, this detail was wrong, or maybe you didn't have any catches, but your details were perfect. And so, like I said, I try to wait before I watch a film.
Completely fair. So I was talking to Tyke just to kind of understand what drills you guys were going to be working on today,
Yeah.
but and not like I would know even if he explained it to me, because we are not excellent football minds around here by any stretch of the imagination.
The least athletic show on the station,
I would say, by a mile.
For sure.
So for the audience who didn't get the opportunity, I know you guys had fans out here today, but what was the point of emphasis in individual, and then when you guys got over into team?
Yeah, I think for the most part, individual is really just trying to, warm up and get into it so that when you have team periods that you're really locked in. And so that's how I kind of treat it. You kind of work on some smaller details of the routes and just make sure you have those locked into your head so that when you get into the team periods, everything's detailed up and you're ready to go. You feel smooth. You feel ready to work.
Titans wide receiver Elic Ayomanor hanging out here with us after practice.
Both you and Chimray and some of the UDFAs, along with Cam, getting acclimated, your first NFL camp. How big has Tyler Lockett and some of these other veteran guys, how big have those guys been to just sort of help you guys along, or has it been kind of just a sink or swim thing? Like, how have they approached that from y'all's perspective?
No, I think all of our vets do a really good job of, just giving us pointers and advice when they feel like they need to. It's not like they're always trying to interject and just, be overbearing. But whenever they have some small thing that we might not know yet and we don't have the experience to know yet, they interject and, give us very good advice. So I've been very appreciative of them.
Is Lockett a guy that you paid a lot of attention to, obviously playing in the Pacific Northwest all his time with Seattle? Like, is he a guy that you kind of gravitated towards as a player?
Yeah, well, I think just because Seattle had Richard Sherman and Doug Baldwin, naturally I started watching him because those are Stanford guys, right? And, Lockett and Rid were both guys that I used to watch a whole bunch when I was in high school and college.
Man, those Seahawks teams.
Yeah.
They stacked wide receiver rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. Doug Baldwin was one of my favorite players. Before you start working in football as an NFL fan, like, the dude is he's just such a consummate professional in the ways he goes about. Did he ever come back and hang out with you guys at Stanford?
It seemed like I always missed it when all the pros would come back. I'd either be having surgery or something or just be gone. So I never really got the opportunity to meet any of those guys, but I watched them a lot when I was young.
Yeah. With the first padded practice coming up next week, obviously you guys will have the stadium practice. Well, I guess the stadium practice first. Are you excited to get out there in front of the fans at Nissan?
Yeah, of course. I love it. I mean, the fans are what make this go, and so anytime you get an opportunity to interact with them and play in front of them, it's a great opportunity.
You getting recognized out in public yet, or are we still working up to that?
No, I'm pretty low key. Nobody really sees me too much. I try to keep it that way.
For you, coming into understanding that pads are when things become more real, where it starts to feel more like football. I'm sure all of this feels like football, but you've been doing this your entire life. For you right now, before the pads come on, what are the points of emphasis before you guys get into that more physical phase, and then what are you working on afterwards once you have the opportunity to start working off press and things like that?
Honestly, treat it the same. I think at receiver and DB, for the most part, it's the same. Especially in the NFL. And college might be a little bit different because they can really put hands on all the way down the field to the ball's thrown. NFL, they only get 5 yards. So I feel like it's pretty similar. But one thing when pads go on is that, they have to honor me actually run blocking them because that's a big part of my game. And so I think it honestly is a positive for me to get the pads on.
There are a few, maybe not few, but there aren't a ton of wide receivers at any level of football that relish run blocking, and you seem to take pride in it.
Yeah, I say there's very few that do it how I do it. So
Okay. What I mean, just because you like hitting somebody in the mouth, or what's the differentiating factor there?
I don't know. I think just when I was with my receiver coach at Stanford, he really put a huge emphasis on it. And so as the season progressed, it really became a thing where every single play we're trying to pancake somebody. And so I don't know if that's a goal for every receiver.
What do you get if you pancake somebody as a wide receiver? Is there
pride? I don't know. Yeah.
Whoop that guy's ass.
Yeah,
That's all you need.
much.
Hanging out with Elic Ayomanor out at training camp on WGFX FM, Gallatin, Nashville's 104.5 The Zone. So, Stanford, you made some highlight reel plays in your college career. Obviously, the Colorado game, that performance sticks out. Do you have a favorite play of your college football career?
Yeah, my favorite play is versus Louisville. I think it was in the third quarter, end of the third quarter going into the fourth, on a 2-point play. And like I said, I love blocking. So we ran duo. It was like a Z-search duo. So basically, I just have to block off the edge. And I got a double pancake on that play. I pancaked the safety into the linebacker, and the linebacker got pancaked too. So that's my favorite play in my college career.
With a block.
Yeah.
I love that. All right. Do you have any more before we stop wasting his time? We can play this dumb game.
I'm sorry. Was I wasting his time with football questions?
So, you are the pride of...
You don't have to play along with us if you don't want to.
You cannot answer any of these.
Lucas puts people in hostage situations.
Well, Robert and I put our heads together because we know you're the pride of Medicine Hat, Alberta, in Canada. And we have a game for you. Ross, if we could get the terrible game show music, all you got to do is tell us Maple or America. And we're just going to throw a few things at you. Who does it better?
I hate you.
Maple or America? And the obvious start is bacon.
Maple.
Canadian bacon all the way.
Well, it's the same thing, but you just put maple syrup on it.
Oh, I love that. Actually sounds pretty good.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
All right, trash talk. Which country
America.
produces the better trash talk? America, for sure.
Okay, are they better at it? Are we better at it, or do we just do it more?
You just do it more.
There's.
I moved when I first came to the States. I moved to New Jersey, and so they do that shit. Oh, sorry, they do that shit every day though.
We got a button for that.
We got a button for that. It's okay. Not too many times. We got a button for that.
Football rules. Like you said, you moved to New Jersey. You were in Massachusetts, so you were playing high school football in the U.S., obviously college football. But growing up, did you play Canadian football? And when it comes to the rules for a wide receiver, that running start looks pretty fun. Maple or America?
America. I just feel like press releases are something that you really there's an art to it, and I really love it. So that's why I love American football.
Drake or Kendrick? Maple or America?
Drake.
Yeah.
Oh, unpopular.
Hockey. Who's better?
Oh, Maple for sure.
No Stanley Cups since 93.
I don't know. South Florida out here winning a cup.
Yeah,
Just check the stats. Just check the stats.
All right. How much does that bother people in Canada that that Tampa and the Florida Panthers keep winning the Stanley Cup?
I don't know. When it comes to Canada versus the United States in hockey, every time we're winning. I think we won this year too.
In terms of the national team,
yeah,
they
the national team.
They did.
Yeah,
they won the Four Nations.
We're winning the national game every time.
That is true.
The Four Nations is awesome.
Yeah.
They should do that. Is that like an annual thing?
No, it was a new thing this year.
Okay.
It was awesome. Last one, and arguably the most important: curling or cornhole. Maple or America?
Oh, cornhole. I like cornhole. Yeah. Because when I was in Mass, I would go to Cape Cod with my best friend all the time. Cornhole is huge there, so I love that.
All right.
We have in the locker room, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cornhole? Yeah, it's all right. Who's the best cornhole player? Who's the best ping pong player in the locker room right now? It changes every year.
Chig is definitely not the best ping pong player.
You want to talk
claims
about
to be.
talking a lot?
Holy.
Chig in the locker room.
He's embellishing, so it's not him. I'm probably the best cornhole player. Best ping pong player? Probably Josh.
Wiley?
Yeah.
That's funny. You got to remind Chig of that.
I will.
Oh, I'm so glad we didn't waste his time with those questions.
Yes.
Alec, thanks for hanging out.
I appreciate you guys.
That's Titans
Thanks,
rookie
man.
wide
Appreciate
receiver, Elic Ayomanor.